In part one, we introduced the key filmmaking concepts of cutaways and insert shots, what they are, what they're for, when you should use them, and why. We're helping Brenda from Thunder Bay with her short, and it looks like she's sent us another cut. She says, "Dear Film Lab, I took your advice," that's great, "and put some cutaways and insert shots in my film. Hopefully it made things better. Have a look now!" Exclamation point, exclamation point. Well, Brenda, you are kind of a bossy person, but I would love to have a look at your latest cut.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the stage Mustache Mike and Terrific Tammy?
Okay, Tammy, just like we rehearsed.
Actually, there's something else I've been rehearsing, and here it goes. I'm quitting the act.
What? Now? Tammy, we have to go on in 1 minute. How can you do this to me?
I got a better offer from someone more talented and better than you, and he cares about me as a person.
Tammy, we can talk about this later, but we have to do the show. If we don't, I'm finished in this town. There's a very important person in the audience tonight, and it's his birthday, and he's cranky.
Oh, all right, but this time I get to saw you in half.
But, that's a real saw, Tammy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the theater is on fire now.
Saved by the bell. Well, that's a little bit better, Brenda, but what I was going to say before you interrupted earlier is that when you do shoot cutaways and inserts, you can't just shoot boring static shots of a watch or people. Too many directors wait to shoot their inserts and cutaways till all the actors have gone home and the set's quiet, and they think that they can just knock off a bunch of random stuff that an editor can use later. And it ends up being just as dull as the film was without the inserts and cutaways. They have to have both stylistic life and narrative life. Something has to happen in each insert and cutaway that propels the story forward. It can't just be a chunk of information that you're trying to get across to the audience. That won't work. They have to be propulsive and have story. And that's true even if you're just using them to band-aid over a jump cut. So, for example, instead of just showing a static shot of the mayor where the point of the shot is to say the mayor is here, have something happen so that the point of the shot becomes the mayor sits and farts anxiously, or the mayor sits and sees a scary bug which puts him on edge. Instead of just a static shot of a watch that tells the audience what time it is, why not create a shot in which a bunch of nervous people look up at a clock anxiously? And instead of a static shot of a fire alarm, why don't you add some style in there? Because when Mustache Mike looks at the fire alarm, it's basically his POV, right? And he's got some feelings, and those are feelings that you can express stylistically, maybe by making that shot kind of handheld or wobbly, and that's a way that you can express emotion through the shots that you're choosing. So why don't you take a crack at that stuff, Brenda, and send us your next cut. I'll wait. Oh, looks like you sent us your next cut. We'll check it out and be back in part 3 of our guide to cutaways and inserts.